Have you ever looked up at the sun and wondered what's actually out there orbiting that giant star? We all know about the planets, but the solar system is so much more crowded and fascinating than just 8 big worlds. Let's take a grand tour of our cosmic neighborhood, starting from the sun and moving all the way out to its mysterious, distant frontiers. Right up close to the sun, we have the inner rocky planets. There's Mercury, the smallest and fastest planet, scorched by the sun's heat. Then Venus, a toxic greenhouse world shrouded in thick clouds of sulfuric acid. Of course, there's our beautiful home Earth, the only place we know of with liquid water on its surface and teeming with life. And finally, Mars, the famous red planet, a cold desert world that we dream of one day exploring and maybe even colonizing. These 4 planets are like the inner circle of the sun's court, rocky and dense. But between Mars and the next planet, there's a huge gap. This isn't empty space. It's the main asteroid belt. Think of it as a cosmic construction site filled with millions of rocky bodies, the leftover building blocks from when the planets were forming about 4.5 billion years ago. Most of these asteroids are small, like pebbles or boulders, but some are massive. The largest is a dwarf planet named Ceres, which is so big it's actually a sphere. This belt is a chaotic, spinning collection of ancient space rocks, a testament to our solar system's wild youth. Moving past the asteroid belt, we enter the realm of the giants. First up is Jupiter, the undisputed king of the planets. It's a gas giant so enormous that all the other planets in the solar system could fit inside it. It's famous for its great red spot, a storm that has been raging for centuries. Larger than the entire Earth. Jupiter is like a mini solar system on its own, with dozens of moons, including the fascinating Galilean moons. Io, with its active volcanoes. Europa with a hidden ocean under its icy shell, Ganymede, the largest moon in the solar system, and Callisto, a heavily cratered ancient world. Next, we reach Saturn, the jewel of the solar system. You can't mistake it with its breathtaking system of rings. These rings aren't solid. They're made of countless individual particles of ice and rock, ranging in size from dust grains to mountains. Like Jupiter, Saturn is a gas giant with a huge family of moons. One of its most interesting moons is Titan, which has a thick atmosphere and lakes and rivers of liquid methane and ethane on its surface. Another moon, Enceladus, sprays geysers of water vapor into space from a subsurface ocean, making it a prime target in the search for extraterrestrial life. As we continue our journey outward, the solar system gets colder and darker. We arrive at the ice giants. First is Uranus, the planet that spins on its side. It has a faint ring system and a collection of intriguing moons named after characters from the works of William Shakespeare and Alexander Pope. Uranus is a strange blue-green world, and its tilted orientation means it has the most extreme seasons in the solar system, with each pole getting 42 years of continuous sunlight, followed by 42 years of darkness. Then we have Neptune, the last of the officially recognized planets. It's a deep blue, windy world with the fastest winds in the solar system, reaching speeds of over 1,200 miles per hour. Neptune has its own set of faint rings and a large moon named Triton. Triton is a fascinating place. It orbits Neptune backwards and has geysers that erupt nitrogen frost. It's thought to be a captured object from further out in the solar system, which brings us to the next region. Beyond Neptune lies the Kuiper Belt, a vast icy disk similar to the asteroid belt, but much, much larger and colder. This is the home of dwarf planets like Pluto. When Pluto was discovered in 1930, it was considered the ninth planet. But as we found more and more objects like it in the Kuiper Belt, such as Eris, Makemake, and Haumea, scientists had to rethink what it means to be a planet. The Kuiper Belt is a frozen frontier, a repository of icy bodies that are pristine remnants from the dawn of our solar system. These objects are often called trans-Neptunian objects, or TNOs, but we're not done yet. The journey continues. Beyond the Kuiper Belt, the solar system gets even weirder. There's a region called the scattered disk, where objects have wild, eccentric, and tilted orbits. They were likely scattered out here by gravitational interactions with the giant planets, especially Neptune. Objects like the dwarf planet Eris are part of this scattered population. These worlds are on incredibly long looping journeys around the Sun, taking hundreds or even thousands of years to complete a single orbit. And finally, we reach the most distant and mysterious part of our solar system, the Oort Cloud. We've never actually seen it directly, but its existence is predicted by the behavior of long-period comets. The Oort Cloud is thought to be a gigantic spherical shell of icy objects surrounding everything else: the planets, the asteroid belt, the Kuiper Belt. It's a cosmic deep freeze, extending perhaps a quarter of the way to the next nearest star, Proxima Centauri. It's mind-bogglingly huge. Imagine the solar system is a city. The Oort Cloud is the vast, sparsely populated countryside that stretches for thousands of miles in every direction. The comets we sometimes see gracing our night sky with their beautiful long tails are visitors from this distant realm, knocked from their orbits and sent on a long journey toward the Sun. So, what is around the Sun? It's a bustling, dynamic system. Its rocky worlds, a belt of ancient rubble. Gas and ice giants with their own families of moons, a vast disk of frozen relics, and a mysterious, all-encompassing sphere of comets at the very edge. It's a story of formation, chaos, and incredible scale. From the fiery surface of Mercury to the frozen depths of the Oort Cloud, our solar system is a place of endless wonder, with countless secrets still waiting to be discovered. The next time you feel the sun's warmth, remember you're part of this immense and incredible cosmic family. Thanks for joining me on this tour of our solar system. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more adventures into the cosmos. See you next time.